Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Welcome. I hope everybody's doing well. Already halfway through the week, which is amazing how fast the time flies when you're having fun, right? Um, so I hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I just want to say if we have any technical issues tonight, please be patient and I will get right back on right away. The last show went by really good, no issues at all. We got the whole hour and 20 minutes in and had no issues whatsoever. So that was a good thing. Anyway, I would like to remind everybody that this is a very family friendly oriented channel. And so please be decent to each other in the chat. No racism, no nastiness, none of that type of stuff. So just be decent to each other. Okay. Also, if you have a comment that you would like to make, all cap locks, please, so it stands out for me, so I see it better, and we will go from there. Anyway, so today was it was weird because it was a cool day today. It took a while to, I mean, if you want to call it warming up, I think we got up to about 52 degrees here today, and so it took a while for things to warm up to that 52 degrees. so, but not bad, but it never really got warm. We ended up pulling in what was it, 6.4 kilowatt hours of power today. So not terrible, especially on an overcast day. So I'm not going to complain. Uh, you know, but not overall not a bad day. Not a bad day. It's hot in here right now because we had the fire going, and I said to Heather we got to let that burn down a little bit. I mean, it's cool outside, but it is definitely. Actually, I'll tell you what the temperature is right now. It's 50 degrees outside right now, so it did warm up. But like this morning, it was in the 30s this morning. So good times, good times. So anyway, we're going to talk about some of these governors fudging the numbers, and we're going to talk about the number one fudger of all, which would be Andrew Cuomo, right? So I was watching, I was paying attention to the daily death numbers, and they were like, climbing, going up way, way high in New York State. We got almost 20,000, dead in New York. But what happened was it hit like 17,000 and it like froze for a week. And I'm like, why did this freeze? Why did this freeze? Well, then I found out what happened was that so the hospitals don't get so much more money for each COVID death. What it is the state gets more money from the federal government the more deaths that they have. So what they were doing is they were fudging the numbers, obviously, making it look like there was a lot more deaths from the virus than there was. All right. So what ended up happening was they took away, God, I think it was only almost 4,000, 4,500, something like that, of the deaths that were not related. They couldn't prove that were related to COVID. So they removed those deaths. Okay. And so that's why, like right now, it's at like 19,000 and something deaths in New York State. I think today it was up like another 230 or something like that. But, what are you going to do? So, it's part of the game. And see, that's what they do. Obviously, they want more federal money. So if they can make it look worse than it is. Now, again, at the same time, in New York State, we have over 300,000 cases of the virus in New York State alone. And again, I will say this, maximum testing has not been done. So they really don't know what the numbers are. They really don't. So there's a latest thing that's going around, and somebody had said it earlier in the chat, and I wanted to talk about it. They were saying that there was a bunch of cases of young kids breaking out in hives, high fever, and stuff like that, and they're not sure if that's COVID. I see you guys with the egg count. Hold on the egg count. We'll get to that in a second. How was my nap? My nap was awesome. My nap was awesome, Carlos. Always got to have a nap. I take a nap every day before the stream. So, yeah, my nap was good. I woke up earlier than I expected from my nap, but that's how naps go. You sleep as much as you need to, and you wake up, and there you are. So, anyway, so what was I going to say here? So we, that's what was going on with that. But yeah. Oh, like I said, the way the weather. Okay, so the weather, the way it has been. So we had Sunday was gorgeous, right? Beautiful, beautiful day. We were out all day long. I didn't take a nap that day. I don't think I took a nap Sunday, but it was a busy day, and it was good. It felt great. And again, so then we go from 70. was it 76 degrees on Sunday to the next day it was down. Hey, Red Wolves 2015. Hey, Ed, did you hear about the hairdresser going to jail in Texas because she ripped up a cease and desist order from her hair salon? The dog groomer store down from her was open. What are your thoughts? Okay, we'll discuss that in just a second. Okay, we're going to get into that in just a second. I definitely thank you for the donation as well. With that situation, now, let's think about this a second. All right. You have them letting out all these criminals out of the jails, and in Texas too, letting all these criminals out of the jail because it's a high risk and they're in a confined environment and all this type of stuff. But they're going to arrest somebody that's trying to make a living and trying to help her hairdressers for her business survive because, that's how they make their money. I'm going to tell you what, I have a real issue with some things that are going on. I think that was ridiculous that she got arrested. I think that she should be allowed to open up her business if she wants, as long as she's using safety precautions. Why not? They're not closing, they're closing down the nursing homes except for staff, but that's compromised people. Okay. There's a really compromised population in there, but you still have all these people going in and out every day, from housekeepers to kitchen staff to, maintenance staff. All those people are still having to go to work. So, and then obviously your nurses and your doctors and your CNAs, your physical therapists, all those people are still having to go in there every single day and go to work. So, that is definitely an issue, it's just, it's a travesty that they would arrest somebody that's just trying to take care of people and trying to, keep things going. And I believe she was wearing a mask, so it wasn't like she was even defying that part of it. But here's the problem that I have. So let's talk. We'll go off track here for a minute. We'll talk about this. You have all these big businesses, Lowe's, Home Depot, your grocery store chains. Those are all open. All your Walmarts are open. All those places are open, right? They're still doing a brisk business. They're still having a lot of people coming in, and they're doing a brisk business. But who's getting killed right now? The small business owner, restaurant owners, small restaurants, not talking the chain restaurants. I'm sure the chain restaurants are hurting. I mean, I know in the town near me, the Wendy's is out of chili. Their supply chain of chili is out right now. I heard somebody said in the chat on Sunday that a lot of Wendy's don't even have any meat. So the supply chain is down for that. So they couldn't even serve any meat products. There are a lot of issues going on, Like now I went back today to that local business and I bought some more beef today. Okay. I wanted to get some more hamburger. They don't even have any. She said, as soon as we get it out, it's gone. They told me that they have to limit people to what they can buy. So I bought 2 packages of meat. That's all I could buy was 2 packages. They're limiting people if they're buying hamburger. That used to be 5 pounds. Now they've dropped it down to 3 pounds. So they're only allowing people to buy 3 pounds of hamburger at a time. And they're butchering every single day. Now, last night, I want to tell you guys this. So after I had done my videos and I was able to get pork chops yesterday, so I got 2 packages of pork chops, okay? 2 pork chops in each one. And each one of those pork chops was like this big, huge, all right? We had those for dinner last night. We each had a pork chop. And I'm going to tell you what, it was one of the best pork chops I have had in a long, long time. Not buying it from a retail grocery store, but buying it from a small business that they butcher their own beef and are doing it every single day. What a difference, and pigs, obviously. What a difference. Unbelievable difference. Hey, Prepper Chris 1. Sorry I'm late, boss. Just got home. Not a problem, man. We just got going here. We're only like 9 minutes in. No worries at all. Thank you for the donation and, thank you for being here. But again, it's not too bad for meat here in the UK for now. Patrick Adams just said it. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, I think we're going to be seeing some interesting times coming up. East Tennessee preparedness. Great work, Ed. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for the donation as well. I appreciate that as well. But we just need to be vigilant, guys. We need to be paying attention to what is going on. Now, excuse me. I'm going to tell you what I know. They're like, okay, so New York, obviously, Cuomo and the crew fudged the numbers higher because they wanted more funding, right? So that's been proven. I'm not making anything up. It's not a lie. It's absolute 100% truth. They were fudging stuff until Trump sent the feds in and said, let's monitor this and let's go over this. And then they found the discrepancies. Isn't that interesting? You know what? Like them or dislike them. And I've said at different times things. I'm going to tell you what. Is Trump very crass? Absolutely he is. Does he put his foot in his mouth a lot? Yes, he does. Eric, I enjoy your talks. Great job, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for the donation as well. The all-seeing cat, I'm still alive. There you go. I like to see that. And thank you very much for the donation as well. I'm glad to hear you're still with us. But anyway, when it's time to be critical of Trump, I have been critical of Trump. Somebody was saying, well, you're biased positive to Trump. I say it like it is. If I think he's doing a good job with something, I'm going to say I think he's doing a good job with something. If I don't think he's doing a good job with something, I will be the first to say that too. Like I said, is he crass? Yeah. Does he say it like it is? Yep. And it makes people uncomfortable. Okay. Now, does sometimes he say stupid things? Of course he does. But you show me one politician ever that has not made some kind of stupid remark or stupid comment. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Biden ends up being your president, or our president, because I'm American too, wait till you see the stupid that comes out of that guy's mouth and his little creepy behavior with little girls and stuff.